So hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss more about where clause and what are the different operations or operators we used inside a where clause. So let's get started. So for the demonstration purpose of the where clause and the operations, I've created one database and inside the database I've created tables. So I'm just going to use that database now. And this is the table which I have created, just columns like student ID, first name, last name, age, gender, city, course, marks, attendance, phone, email, admission date, scholarship, and mentor name. I have also inserted some values inside this table. So let's run the select command, select star from students. So you can see here, 15 data are already inserted. Okay. Now using this table, let's learn what is a where clause and what are the operations we perform under the where clause. So basically in the previous video, we have already learned that what is a where clause and why we use it. So basically a where clause is nothing but it is a filter. So if I run this command select star from students, this basically will retrieve all the rows inside the table. But what if you want a particular rows from inside the table? So for that we require some filtering. For that we use a where clause. So let's say I'm writing where marks are greater than 80. So now what this command will do? This command will retrieve only that rows where the marks is greater than 80. So 85, 91, 95 like this. So this is how where command works. Now, what all operations we perform under the where command? The very first operation is comparison operator. Comparison operator. So what are the different comparison operators? We have equal to, we have not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. These are the operators. So if we want to perform equal to operation, let's say marks is equal to 80, or we can say, let's say city is equals to Mumbai. So I want such students who live in Mumbai. So I will get such records where city is equal to Mumbai. Okay. Now, in a similar way, if I want to retrieve the records where city is not equal to Mumbai, that means apart from these three records, all the other records will get displayed where the city is not equal to Mumbai. Now, this particular not equal to can be written in other way also, that is like this. So it can be written like this also. This is also the same meaning, equivalent to not equal to. Then also you can get the same where the city is not equal to Mumbai, that records are retrieved. Similarly, if I want to use greater than or equal to operators, so I can use that also. So let's say where marks greater than 80, let's say and marks less than 90. That means I want marks which are greater than 80 and less than 90. So I have used a greater than less than in one command only. So I'm getting the marks which are between 80 and 90, but 80 and 90 are not included. So if you want to include the 80 and 90, we can use greater than equal to 80 or less than equal to 90. So here 80 and 90 will also get included. This is what there is in the comparison operators. Next we have another kind of operators that are logical operators. Okay. So what does logical operator means? Logical operator means and, or, no. So when we use these operators, okay. So in this statement, you can see I have used AND operator. What does AND operator mean? AND operator means this is a particular condition here and the particular condition here. Both the condition is satisfied. Means both are true, then only it will drive the result. Let's say I am giving marks are greater than equal to 80 and city is equals to Mumbai. So both the conditions will be true, then only that particular result will be retrieved. So here marks are greater than 80, marks are greater than 80, and also the city is Mumbai. So only two records are retrieved like this. If for the same query, if I have written here or, so here if any one of the condition are true, then also the particular record will be retrieved. So either city is Mumbai, it's okay. Either marks are written 80, it's okay. If both are true, then also it's okay. This is the working of the OR operator. Similarly, we have one more operator that is a NOT operator. So what does NOT operator mean? If I'm writing like this, where not marks greater than 75, it means that it will retrieve that students whose marks are not greater than 75. If I'm writing here marks greater than 75 means all the students with marks greater than 75 will be displayed. 85, 91, 95 like this. But if I mention this here not, it will be in reverse order. So apart from this record, all other records will be displayed where the marks are less than 75, 67, 73, 78, 79, 74, like this. So I hope you understood about the logical operators also, how AND is worked, how is OR operator is working, and how not operator works. Okay. So the next thing what I'm going to tell you is let's say I'm writing on query, select star from students where city equals to Mumbai or city equals to Pune and marks, let's say greater than 80. Okay. So what this query will do, I want if I execute this query, let's say executed. See what are the records here. I want marks greater than 80. So are the marks greater than 80? Here I can say one result where marks is less than 80. Okay. And the city is Mumbai. So how it got executed? So basically it executed like this way. So this is an AND operator, this is an OR operator. Here comes the concept called as operator precedence. What is operator precedence? Operator precedence means AND operator has more high priority than OR operator. So first, city equal to Mumbai and marks greater than 80, this particular condition gets filtered. So that's why here Pune and 91 got filtered. And if there is no condition for this Pune and greater than 80, then cities with uh, cities with Mumbai as a city will get filtered. So Mumbai, Mumbai, Mumbai. That's why this 104 record came. But what if my question is, I want to retrieve the students who belongs to city Pune or Mumbai, Mumbai or Pune, and marks is 80. I want either Pune or Mumbai, but and marks 80. So for that, I need to give here parenthesis because now here the precedence will be parenthesis will be evaluated first. Parenthesis will be evaluated first, then and operator, and then or operator. But here, since the OR operator is in parenthesis, so parenthesis, under the parenthesis, there is a OR operator. So first that will be evaluated and then AND operator will be evaluated. So if I run this query, then I will get a actual result. So I will get here now, first city, Mumbai or Pune will get evaluated, city, Mumbai, Pune, and so many records will come where city is Mumbai or Pune. Out of that record, then now we will check whether marks are greater than 80 or not. Then the uh, answer will come. So this is how we retrieve using operators, logical operators and comparative operators. And the operator precedence is very, very important concept here. Okay. Let's move to the next concept, that is a between keyword, which is nothing but inclusive. This we have already discussed in the previous video. What does a between keyword do? Let's say I want to select star from students where marks between 75 and 100. It means all the students will be selected whose marks are 75, also 100, and between that also 70 and 100 are here inclusive. So if you run this, all the students will be retrieved. This query is similar to this query. This particular query is similar to writing like this. Marks are greater than equal to 75 and marks are less than equal to 100. So here we have written using the comparative operators and logical operators. So apart from writing this all comparative logical operators, we can directly use a between keyword. That is also the same. So if I run this query, then also I'm going to get the same answer. So this is what between keyword. Now, if there is a between keyword, there is another keyword called as not between keyword. What does not between will do? It will do the operation will be reverse of the between keyword. So if I'm running this query, select start from students, marks between 75 and 100. If I write this not between 75 and 100, it means it will retrieve all the students whose marks are not between 75 and 100 and also not 75, not 100. So it is similarly writing as marks is less than 75. So this both query will retrieve me the same result, 67, 73, 58. And if I run this query, then also I'll get the same answer, 67, 73, 58. Okay. So I hope you understood about what we have learned till now between keyword, non-between keyword, and operators, logical operators and comparative operators. Okay. Now there is one more operator called as in operator. Now why we require in operator? Let's say I have to write our query like this. Select star from students where city is equals to Mumbai or city is equals to Pune or city is equals to Nagpur. So this is simply an or. We have used here or operator. It means it will retrieve all the records where city is Mumbai or Pune or Nagpur, like this. So here we have used or operator 3 times. But what if I don't want to use or operator 3 times? Then what I can write is, I can write where city in this list, that is Mumbai or Pune or Nagpur. So if the city is in this list, then also I will get the same record, Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur. And here also I'm going to get the same record only. Okay. So when we use in keyword, when we want multiple or conditions, then we can simply use the in keyword. So similar to in, we have not in keyword also. What do you mean by not in keyword? Not in keyword means if I write here not, it will simply be the reverse of the in. That means select such students whose city is not Mumbai, neither Pune nor Nagpur. So it will select the students whose city is not Mumbai, not Pune, not Nagpur. So Delhi, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Hyderabad, this will be get fetched. So okay, is it clear? Okay. Now the next thing that I'm going to tell you about is null handling. What is null handling? Null handling means, for example, in this case, in a scholarship column, you can see some null values are there. What if I want to find for which record the scholarship is null? So can I write like this? Select star from students where scholarship equals to null. Is it a correct statement? Is it a correct statement? So pause the video, think of it, and try to guess the answer. What can be the answer? So if I run this, what is the answer? Null, null, null. But if I run this, select star from students, you can see that there are some records in the scholarship column which are null. Then why, after running this, no records are shown? Is this query wrong? So see here. If I write like this, select phi equal to 5. What is the output? 1. 1 means true. If I write like this, select phi equal to 5, then I'm getting output as 1. If I write select 10 equals to 11, is this 10 equal to 11? No, so output should be false, that is 0. If I'm writing like this, select Pune equals to Pune. Are the both strings similar? True. So it should be true. Okay. Now if I write like this, select null equals to null. What I'm getting the output? I'm getting the output as null. What do you mean by null now? Null is nothing but an unknown value. Null is nothing but equals to unknown. So when we compare null, it is unknown. I don't know the value. Then how I can compare if I don't know the value? That's why when I run this query, select start from student where scholarship is null, null is unknown. I don't know the value. Then how I can compare? That's why the answer here I got is unknown. There is no answer. Unknown. I don't know the answer. So MySQL don't know the answer. So for that, we have a keyword known as is null. So for the same for the same query, if I write like this, removing the is equal to, I'm just entering is null. This is a keyword. What I will get? I will get all the records where the scholarship column has null. Okay, understood? Similarly, we have another keyword is not null, which will behave as reverse for the is null. If I'm writing here is not null, I will get all the records where the scholarship is not null. Means the students having scholarship. Means the students has scholarship. Okay. So this is a very important interview question. Why null equal to null gives us null as an output. Okay. Yes. So this was one of the concept. So my next concept is going to be the like operators. Like operators. So in like operators, we have two wildcards basically. One wildcard is percentage symbol and other wildcard is underscore symbol. Now what is percentage symbol? Percentage symbol means any number of characters and underscore symbol means a single character. We will understand this with the help of an example. Let's say I want to retrieve student's first name which starts with A. So how I can retrieve? Select star from students. Okay, where first name, like, this is the keyword like, first name is like. Now it starts with A, means the first character is A. That's why I'm writing here A. And after A, any number of characters is allowed. So any number of characters means percentage. Any number of characters means percentage. So I'm writing a percentage. Close. Now I'll run this query. So I will get those records whose first name of the student is starting with A. Okay. I hope you got it. Now what if I want end with A? Name end with A. So if I want a name end with A, it means my last character is A, and before A, any number of characters means percent A, percent A. So if I run this, I will get all the records whose last character is A. So Ananya, last is A, Tia, A, Ishita, A, Sara, A, like this. Okay. Similarly, what if I want names which contains SH, like this? Contains sh means it can be at the start also, it can be at the end also, it can be in the middle also, but it should be consecutive. S and H should be consecutive. So how you can write? It should contain sh, after sh any characters, before sh any characters. Sorry, what do you mean by any characters? Any character means it can have zero characters also or any number of characters also. So if the name is starting with S and H, then also this is included here, because in this case, here there will be no characters, zero characters. Zero characters also means percent, then SH, and then we will have any number of characters or no characters, like this. So if I run this, I will get all the names who contains SH. So Ishita, SH is there. Yash, SH is there at the last. So it means at first any number of characters, last SH, and after SH, zero characters. Nisha, here the SH is in between other characters. Okay. Okay. Now let's say I want whose name, student whose name is exactly 5 characters. Okay. So let's say select. I want the first name with exactly 5 characters. Means it should have only 5 characters. What is underscore? Underscore means one character. So if I write here 5 underscores, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I write here 5 underscore, it means 5 characters. So that's how it is executed. So I will get only those records whose name have 5 characters. Okay. Let's say I want to retrieve the name where second letter or second character or second letter is, or let's say A. Second letter is A. So how I can retrieve my first name like. First letter I don't know, and it is a single letter, that's why I use underscore. Second letter I know, that is A, and after A, any number of characters, so percentage. So this is how we can retrieve the answer. Okay. So I hope this is clear. We'll do one more question and then we will end this like operator. Let's say we have to find a name where last letter is A, and it contains sh also. Last letter is A and it contains SH. So SH cannot be the last letter. Okay, SH cannot be the last letter. So how you can write here is select star from students where first name like. So my last letter is A. Before A, any number of letters can come, right? Okay. And also the first name should contain, so first name should be first name like it should contain SH. So in between SH and also after SH any number of characters. If both these conditions are true, then only it will retrieve. Means if this condition is true, so after SS there can be no characters. For example, Yash. In Yash after SH there is no characters. But that is not our answer. In that case, by this condition will get false. So that answer will not come. When these both conditions are true, then I will get the answer. Okay. So select star from students, their first name like this and first name like this. So what if I execute this? So you can see here, I'm getting the name Ishita and Nisha. So here all the name is ending with A, also it is containing SH. Okay. I hope you understood this. Next. Next, what we will do is uh, we'll try to understand what if I want to have the answer as case sensitive. Case sensitive answer. Let's say select start from students with first letter as capital A. Capital A. So I want capital A. For that, we make use of keyword known as binary. Like binary, and I want capital A, so capital A. But since in this my whole table, the starting letter is capital A only, so it is retrieving all these things. Okay. Originally, what happens if I don't use this binary keyword, and even if I write here capital A, then also I will get the same answer. So I'm getting here same answer. If I write here small a, then also I will get the same answer. So it is not case sensitive. But if I want a case sensitive, let's say now I want students with first letter as small a. Now there are no records in my table where the name is starting with a small alphabet. So what I'm going to write here like binary, and I will write here small a star. Now, if I try to retry this, I will get no result because there are no records whose first name is starting with small a. So binary keyword is basically used after the like keyword if you want to have a case sensitivity. Okay. So I hope this is clear. So in the description box, I have attached one PDF where there are like operator questions. You can see that PDF and solve the assignment questions for the like operator. Now we will move on to the next thing, that is arithmetic operators. What is arithmetic operators? Addition, subtraction, multiplication. How we can perform that? Let's say I want to retrieve, let's say select star from students where marks plus 50 is greater than 90. What does it mean? Here are some arithmetic operations we have performed. The original marks, if I add 5 in them, not 50, 5 in them, if that is greater than 90, then retrieve that results. So let's say I'm executing this. So here the original marks is 88. If I add 5, it becomes 93, which is greater than 90. That's why the record came here. So this is how we can use arithmetic operators. Okay, one more example. Let's say where scholarship into 2 will be greater than, let's say, 10,000. So if I multiply this, if I execute this, so in the scholarship column, you can see here 6,000. 6,000 into 2, 12,000. 12,000 is greater than 10,000. Okay. And rest all are already greater than 10,000. So this is how we can retrieve the result. Okay. So the next thing is about date filtering. Date filtering. What if I want to compare the dates? So let's say select star from students where the admission date, there is one column admission date, is greater than 2024 July 1. So what this query will return? It will return all the students who have taken admission after 1st July. It will not include the 1st July. It will include from 2nd July onwards. So it will retrieve all the students whose admission is after 1st July. So 10 July, 12 July, 1st August, like this. So let's say now I don't want to filter is using date, but I want to filter it using year. So there is something called as a year function. Right. What I will do is I will select this. Now I want the admission of the students to admission in the year 2024. So I only want to compare the year. So now how I will compare? So I will apply the year function on the admission date column and I will compare it with 2024 equal to 2024. If I run this query, I will get an output. So whoever student who has done its admission in 2024, that will be displayed. Similarly, as here we have one more function, that is a month function. What month function will retrieve? If you want particular month, how many admissions are done? So month admission date equals to 7. That means in July month, how many admissions are done? So in July month, these many admissions are done. So I hope you understood about how we use date function. Now let's move on to something called as string functions. String functions. So what are string functions? How we can use? Let's say select start from students where length. This is one of the function length. Length of first name is equal to is greater than 5. So what I'm doing here is I'm retrieving all the names of the students whose first name characters are greater than 5. So I will retrieve this. So I will get all the first name, all the records whose first name is greater, characters are greater than 5. This is one thing. There is another function such as select upper by. I will just demonstrate you how this function works. So it will just convert this Mumbai into uppercase. Similarly, we have one more thing, that is one more function, that is select lower Mumbai. So this will be basically used for emails where lowercase, uppercase, like this, for example, abc@gmail.com or capital ABC@gmail.com. So to compare this, both are same. Then in this case, we will use this functions lower and uppercase. Okay, this comes to end of the string functions. Now what we will do is we learn one concept known as column aliases, which has a keyword as. Let's say I'm going to select first name, so column as date, comma, marks as score from students where marks greater than 8. So what if I run this query? What happens? See. Now you can see, notice here the column name. It is not first name, it is what? Name. So I have assigned this column name as name and marks as score. That's why you can see a score, not marks. Now what I'm going to do is, since I've assigned marks as score, let me write here score greater than 80. What do you think? What will be the result here? We'll get the same result. Just think, pause the video, just think. So let me run this query now. So what do you think? There is an error. What is the error? Unknown column score in the where clause. Why unknown column? I've written marks as score, then why unknown column? So the reason here is how the SQL. So the reason here is how the SQL executes the query. SQL executes the query. How? So what is the execution process? From keyword is first, then where, then group by, then having, then select, then order by, and then limit, and so on. Okay. So what is this group by, having, limit? We will learn this. Group by, having, we'll learn this in further videos. So what happens here is first where condition is executed, then select condition is executed. That's why when it executes this query first, score greater than 80, That time MySQL don't know that the column marks is given the name as O. That's why it is putting an error unknown column. Because this condition is first getting executed, then it is executing the select statement. That's why this condition or this query is giving you an error. So this query is giving you an error. Okay, now let's move on to some another concept, that is order by. What is this order by? Let's say you have to sort the particular column, to display something using a sorting, right? You want the descending order, ascending order. Then use this order by clause. So order by marks, let's say descending. So what happens in this query? It will select the name of the student and the marks, where the marks are greater than 80. And then while displaying, it will display it in descending order. Let's see. So it displays the score by 98, 95, 92, like in descending order. Similarly, if I want to display, let's say, I'm displaying whole record, select star from students, where marks are 80, order by marks descending, comma, city ascending. City ascending means there is city names, so it will be displayed in alphabetical order, A, B, A to Z like this. Let's say what happens here first. So since I have used here marks descending first it will apply filter on marks and then it will apply filter on city. I will show you one more example. If I am doing like this, first I'm assigning city ascending and then marks descending. Now it will give me another result or display. First it will give me city. So first it will sort by city. So first Ahmedabad will come. Now in Ahmedabad we have two students. Out of these two students, where marks is greater, that will be the first record since marks in the descending order. So that's why 105 Ahmedabad 95 will come first and Ahmedabad 92 will come next, second. Now here there is a value of marks 98. Now even though this 98 is greater than 95, it will not come in first position because we have applied first the sorting on city column and then after that result we have applied the sorting on marks column. So if there is a tie in the city, then for that two rows, for that two records or where record there is a tie, for that the marks sorting will be applied. So I hope you understood how this order by ascending and descending is working. So the next thing which you are going to study today is limit and offset. So what is limit? Let's say select star from students where marks are greater than 80 and let's say I'm using limit to 5. Limit to 5 means I want the top 5 students. Select the top 5 entries. Is nothing but limit. Limit 5 means selecting top 5 entries. Then what is offset? What is offset? Offset is you have to exclude the first top 5, skip the first top 5. Let's say if I write here offset 0 means don't skip anything and display the limit 5 means display the first one. Don't skip anything, display the first 5 means it will display the same result. Same result I will get. But if I write like this, limit 5 and offset 5, it means skip the first 5 and display the next 5. Skip the first 5 and display the first 5 after skipping the first 5. So if I select this, then I will not get the same answer. So here what I'm getting 98, 92. Let's say I'm going to like this only. I'm sorting like this only. Limit 5, offset 5. See what I'm going to get like this entry. So how to check whether it is giving me correct answer? Let's say I'm going to do limit 10. Limit 10. See the sixth entry and the last entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On marks, I'm not applying any condition. Select start from students, limit 10. So these are my 10 first 10 entries. See the first sixth entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 88 marks. And the last entry is 69 marks. Okay. So sixth entry is 88 and last entry is 69 marks. So if I apply this similarly, select start from students, limit 5, offset 5 means it will skip the first 5 and it display from 6th to 10th. So my first entry will be 18, last will be 69. Okay. So this particular thing is used in pagination, where websites are displayed page by page. If you want to display the first page, first 5 entries, second page, 6 to 10th entry, and third page, 11 to 15th entry, like this. This is how websites are displayed page by page. So this is the concept of pagination. Okay. So today what we have discussed about where clause, we have discussed about how to use logical operators, comparator operators, and the keywords such as between, in, not in, is null, and why null is equal to null, why it is unknown. That all stuffs we have discussed. Also discussed about order by, the order precedence. Then also discussed about limit and offset. So many things we have discussed today. Go through this video. Also, we have discussed about like operator, complete the assignment of the like operator also. And if you find this video interesting and helpful, do like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you and keep learning.